Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is the week 16, April the 16th through April the 22nd weekly wrap up. Okay, so let's jump into this. This is super late. I really tried really hard to like get this recorded and all kinds of things, but yeah, no, it didn't happen. Got my nails done. We're back to green, but they have like the little color change, of course, and sparklies. We love it. I am letting my hair go, staying in these twists right here that we got going on. Just is easier. It's easier. I was gonna do some faux locks, but then I was like, I started one and then I didn't like the way that it looked, so I stopped doing it and just left it at these twists. So I'm thinking I'll probably just retwist this once it gets a little longer. The growth is like happening. It's wild how much my hair is growing, but it is what it is. I got some book mail. So got this awesome package from Miss Tracy Livesay, who I absolutely adore. I know that it is the new book that is coming out. I think she sent me all the information as well, so I'll be able to tell you. This is the second book in the that comes after American Royalty, which is The Duchess Effect. Yes, look at this cover. It is stunning. I love it. I'm super excited to go back and see what Duchess and Danny and Jameson are up to in this book. See where their lives are taking them. It's a sequel to it, and just really excited for this. Thank you, Tracy, for sending this to me. Oh, this is cute. Oh, I love these cards that she sent with them. So of course you have the original. This is book number 1. And then on the back of it, it says, "You could never see what I'm meant to be. I belong to me. D to the A to the N-I, Danny." But I got that card. And then we have the back is the cover for Duchess Effect. So, super cute. Love those. Thank you. So last week or the week before, a couple books released and I finally got my copies of them. We got Ravishing Reign by Alethea Romig, which is book number 3 in the Royal Reflection series. I posted the review for this. You guys can see that. Also in that week of reviews, I reviewed Destined for Me, which is a Come Back to Me / Say You'll Stay crossover novella from Corinne Michaels. Loved this. You can see my review as well. And then, of course, I had to get a copy of Healed by Dari McCoy. I loved this book. I really enjoyed it and think you guys should go check it out. As you can see, it is available for you guys to get in hard copy for you paperback and physical readers that enjoy books like that. So that concludes our book mail. Let's jump into the things that I did read last week. Starting off the week, I finished The Pact, which is Winslow Brothers number 2 by Max Monroe, placing this in romantic comedy, giving it 4.25 stars, giving it 3.5 Steam fans, had it as an audiobook. This is a fake dating, fake marriage, marriage for visa sort of story. We have Flynn, who is the oldest, sort of put together. Actually, I don't think he's the oldest. I think he's the second oldest, or maybe he is the oldest. But he's the put together brother of the Winslows, and all of them went and had a fortune teller give them sort of information about their love lives, and his has to do with a pack. And he has a dirty mouth on him, a filthy mouth, like straight filthy. He ends up running into Daisy during the bachelor party in Vegas. Daisy is this kind of scatterbrained interior designer who forgets to update her visa. She is a Canadian, and for her not to go back to Canada and continue to work for the company, interior design company that she's working for, she bumps into Flynn and is like, hey, will you marry me? And Flynn, being the kind of like good guy that he is like, okay, let's get married. Let's just do this. They're attracted to each other. They have like a one night stand, Vegas marriage. And in the end, of course, they fall for each other and they bring each other light and darkness and filthy sex talk. And it was good. I enjoyed it. The next book that I finished was First Time, which is Best of Him #1 by Mila Hunt. This is a contemporary romance, giving it 3.5 Steam fan or 3.5 stars, giving it 2.5 Steam fans. I had this as an ebook through KU. This is a Black author. This is a Black love story. We have Tiffany, we have James. Now, I did a TikTok about this book, and it was rough. It was rough in the beginning. And pretty much all the way through this book, but in the end, I did enjoy it and want to know more about what's going on. There is a content warning for cheating in this book. Huge, major, massive. Oh my God, cheating is a freaking trigger warning. Because had I known that there was cheating in this book, like straight up cheating in this book, I probably would have never picked it up. I am not a fan of cheating in my books. And that's probably what made it so hard for me to get through. And kind of annoyed with the characters as we were going through. But we have Tiffany, who is unhappy in her marriage. She moves and does whatever her douchebag of a husband tells her to do. He's barely sleeping with her, but she ends up seeing a friend. They move out to California for his work. Because the world revolves around him, right? No, it doesn't. Whew. There were so many times during this book I was like, girl, stand the fuck up. Stand the fuck up. Why are you still fucking with him? Your family's telling you he's a douchebag. You ain't got no friends because he doesn't want you to have friends. Oh my God. Ugh. I was just, whew. But then we have James, who is this billionaire hotelier, and he's all around this savior guy. He wants to save everyone that he sees that comes into his path that has some troubles. He ends up stepping in, and for once in her life, Tiffany finds that she's attracted to a guy again, and she ends up having a tryst with James because she gets into a fight and finds out some information about her douchebag husband. And so there were some other side characters that are introduced. Tiffany ends up having a friend that she knew back in college. I don't necessarily like the way that the friend was portrayed. She's a sex worker, but in some ways it was like weird how she was portrayed. Tiffany looked down her nose at her. And I was just like, I don't know that I like this. I don't know, like, I mean, I felt the shade that the side character, the friend that ends up becoming a really good friend, I felt more for her. I was like, ooh, why would you even try and be Tiffany's friend? She looking down her nose at you. She thinks she's better than you. I would have cut my losses. But in the end, you know, she is that true friend, and Tiffany sees that, and I appreciate that. There are 3 other couples within this that end up getting their own book, and I'm excited for those books because I kind of want to know what happens with them. The hints that were given were good. The next book that I finished was Brizio, DeLuca, which is part of the Savage Bloodline series. This book is by Keta Kendric. She is adding on to her first book. This is the 2nd season of Savage Bloodline. So I partially knew that we had this crime boss that was going to get his own book, and I was here for it. This is an interracial romance, romantic suspense, giving it 4.25 stars, giving it 4 Steam fans. Had it as an ebook through KU. This is a Black author. There are content warnings for violence, torture, BDSM, corruption, kind of, did I say insta love? No, that's torture. Different sexual preferences and revenge and finding a killer. So, all that romantic suspense in with some good smexy times, and I was here for it. So we have Maya, who is a nurse practitioner, but she's mostly on the hunt to find out who killed her brother. And Brizio is a club owner, a BDSM club owner in the St. Louis area, and is connected to the DeLuca family. He has a special place in the DeLuca family, and I didn't find the connection until later on, when Keta ends up telling us what the connection is, and I was just like, oh, that's where it is. That's where it is. I'm here for it. Yes, because we had heard about these people before and didn't know where, how they kind of all fit in. But I had loved the first book that Keta had done in this series, and I was looking forward to this. So yes, it was giving me more. It was giving me more. It didn't come from the scene that I thought we were going to get, but it added some extra connections, and I was just like, oh, that's how we're connected. That's how we're, yes, okay, I'm here for this. I'm here for this. It gave me so much suspense, and Maya isn't a pushover. She is all about getting the answers that she wants and finding out who killed her brother. And Brizio sees her and is like, we gonna work this out. We gonna work this out. And I might show you a little something, something in the sexual preference area. And I was just like, okay, I'm here for this. I'm here for this. Yes, definitely. The next book that I finished was Cursed, which is Enchanted Gods, #1 by K.K. Allen. This is a YA mythological romance. Giving it 3 stars, giving it two Steam fans. Barely 2. Probably like a 1.5. We only got some kissing going on, and I was just like, really? Listen to this as an audiobook. This is a super, super, super slow burn sort of love triangle, possibly, I think, going on. There really isn't any romance. It's very much a setup of why Katrina had to move with her grandmother after she was after her mother got killed or died suddenly. And she's coming upon her 18th birthday when she starts to learn about her mythological heritage. And then we have Johnny and we have Alec. I don't know what parts they play at this right now, but we do know that Katrina has a crush on Alec. Alec likes her. There is this community of mythological creatures and mythology with gods and elemental magic and things like that. It's explained. Supposedly the following books, book 2 and book 3, get spicier. We'll see, because this was real hard to get through. There was like nothing. It was very juvenile, but hopefully it gets a little better. I don't know, maybe it just wasn't my cup of tea. Then I finished the beginning of Forever, which is a Sunshine and a Story. I guess it's #2 in the series by A.E. Valdez. This I'm placing in contemporary. I'm giving it 3 stars, and that's being generous. Giving it 3.5 Steam fans, had it as an ebook through KU. This is a Black author. This is a Black love story. There are content warnings for casual drug use. This felt more like an extended, too long epilogue. We have Harlow and Asen, who got engaged at the end of our last book, and I was thinking, oh, okay, we're gonna, have some conflict with this possible marriage, planning of the marriage. But then at like the 30% mark, that's taken care of. Conflict happens, there's a blow up, and then that's it. Then we go to Vegas for bachelor and bachelorette's parties after something ends up happening to resolve the whole wedding issue. And it was just like, why do I care? Why do I care? Okay, that's nice. Yep. but lots of casual drug use. So it is what it is. Then the final book that I finished reading last week was Falter, which is a voyeur number, I think it's like 6.5 or 7.5. I'm not exactly sure. This is by Fiona Cole. Sorry. This is an erotica. It's age gap. It is a continuation of Liv and Kent's story. I'm giving it 4.25 stars. I'm giving it 5 Steam fans because, like I said, it's an erotica. It's not for the faint at heart. If you know anything about the Voyeur series, you know that it is around a special kind of entertainment club, and Kent is Liv's uncle's best friend and business partner. They're married now. I read this as an ebook on KU. So there are content warnings for infertility, BDSM, mental health, and brat behavior. So if that is a kink that you are into, then you probably will enjoy this book. I enjoyed it for the just slice of life, getting to know Liv and Kent where they are right now, seeing how all the other couples from the series are doing and things like that. I really enjoyed it. And it's a slice of life. It's a novella. It's kind of quick and it's really steamy, like super steamy. But be warned of those content warnings as well. So what am I reading currently? I am currently reading Never Marry Your Brother's Best Friend by Lauren Landish. House of Shadows, which is Royal Houses number 2 by K.A. Linde, which congratulations to K.A. Linde for her new bundle of joy. And I am reading Dirty Gentleman by Christy Pastore. So I'm going to cut this off now because I do need to get to work. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another video. If you come with me tonight, I can show you things you've never seen.